All right. And of course, 2 on a Wednesday. What else is new? Let me see some real quick, actually. I'm curious. Probably 2,000 still. These guys always have a crazy queue time lately. Yeah, fuck that. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see how fast this queue goes. Waiting on the outside. This not working. How the hell does this shit work? Not my money outside. What world has that queue? This is for Hudson Land. It's about 1,700 for West Coast El Dorado. I didn't even check Valhalla because Valhalla usually has like a 2,000 plus queue. This server usually has the lowest queue in the East Coast that I've been able to find. Besides, like maybe Pangea or something like that. I haven't even checked those because I don't have an account on there. But as far as I know, this is the lowest queue for these main servers. As far as I know. Waiting on the outside. Main is locked out of Valhalla right now, waiting for it to open back up. Why is it locked? Or are you talking about just like the didn't log in for 180 days? I didn't even know you get locked if you don't log in. That's pretty crazy. That's weird because I'm sure I have it. It was probably that or longer since the last time that I played. Ever since the Valhalla release, I played it for a while and then I don't think I streamed after that for a while. But I don't know. Not heard of that though. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Now I'm on the outside. All right. It tells me he's in Valhalla, and when I try to join, says character creation is disabled. That's interesting. So you're trying to join a buddy, I guess? Character creation is disabled. Did you Google, like, why it would say that? Like, what the reason is for that? Because I'm not familiar with why it would say that. Pretty crazy. Waiting on the outside. Basically said server's full. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's been crazy ever since this update. Hopefully they figure out a way to make it so these queues aren't so unbearable. Because this turns a lot of people away from coming back to this game. Which is unfortunate, you know. We want as many people as possible to be able to play this game so it doesn't die, but seems like the queue times, the lag issues, all that stuff is going to factor into whether or not people actually stay around anymore. Between servers? Angelo, no, you can't. I don't believe you can. I know. Well, yeah, you can. You have to pay like $20 though, like 15 or $20 to change servers, which is fucking insane. I feel like that's way too expensive. It should be like $10 max. Even then, I feel like that's pretty high. But yeah, you do have to pay to be able to swap servers, unfortunately. Waiting on the outside. Sorry I keep picking my teeth, guys. I know that's gross, but I had some Chinese food for my dinner at work today, and it's stuck in my teeth. I could just grab a pick, but gross either way to do on stream. I'm sorry. I just hate having shit stuck in my teeth. Drives me nuts. Waiting on the outside. I wish I could play music on stream without getting banned. That'd be wonderful. Yo, Jess, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. And TikTok used to never do that too, but then I started getting warnings on TikTok too for playing music, because now I guess they're starting to copyright stuff, which doesn't make sense to me, because every time I go on a TikTok stream, someone's playing music, and I know for a fact they don't fucking own it. But seems like they like to pick and choose who they ban and who they don't, so who the hell knows. Because I never had that issue for like a year when I was streaming on TikTok. I didn't have an issue of getting banned for playing music, but all of a sudden, a couple months ago, I started getting notifications straight from them saying like, "Hey, you can't play music on your streams because it's copyright." Like, bruh, are we fucking serious? Give me a damn break. This is Hudson Land for East Coast. That's a small queue. This is small. Compared to the last, like, fucking 2 weeks, this is a tiny queue. Last week, this queue was at 4,000 something. Valhalla was at, like, 5,000 something. El Dorado was at, like, has hovered around, like, to 2,000s to, like, the 1,000s. Also, appreciate the follow. But yeah, this is a small queue. This is nothing. I will take this over 5,000 any day. That 5,000 queue, that shit threw me for a freaking spin, dude. I was like, fuck that. I literally just shut the game off. I didn't even bother waiting in the damn queue. That's way too long. That's ridiculous. When do you think the queues will drop off? Well, they already did some big updates for the East Coast servers, it seems. Because, like I said, these queues were extremely big. They did 2 updates back